what's up guys? So in the previous video I showed off my haul for my trip in Utah here, and I'm still there. I'm in Salt Lake right now, just on their campus, the U. And before me, you can't see it, but I've got all the Legos I've accumulated over the past 3 weeks. First of which was this drop ship thing, maintenance droid. I don't know what you actually call it. It's the 2025 May gift with purchase with the sick figures right here. I got that one on Facebook Marketplace quite unexpectedly on the first Sunday I was here. And then the rest, those two pick-a-brick cups I showed off in the previous video. Go ahead and watch that video if you haven't already, to give you more of an overview. But just a few things. Got tons of these pink plants, right? These leaves, right? Some yellow scaffolding pieces, masonry brick, and what makes it kind of possible are these 4 6x8 plates. But I'm kind of excited to see what I can throw together. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not gonna do any sort of time limit other than I should probably go to bed around like 11:30 p.m. Right now it's 9:42, if you can see that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get going. All right, here's a quick overview of what I've got to work with. Those boxes are empty, but yeah, I think the most valuable pieces are probably going to be these plates back here, as well as just the random pieces in here to make the connections. But right now I'm thinking some sort of like farm or settlement, maybe. I feel like that could be some like foreign dirt. These could be like foreign plants. And then just this bright white structure. I don't know if it'll be a well or a building or who knows. And then I'll just have these guys like settling it, question mark. I don't know. They might be a little out of place, but we'll have fun with it. Let me know. Okay, so here's what I got so far. I used some snot work in the back to kind of stretch out the size of the platform. It's a little small. Got some texturing for the landscaping. It's not going to be the prettiest, but I think I'll cover it up with some foliage and that'll look okay. This white spot should be some sort of structure, maybe some sort of silo. I feel like these curved pieces over here will look good on some sort of silo. But yeah, that's the progress so far. I'll update you here in a few. So another quick update. I've been working on the structure. Kind of had to hodgepodge this wall together, but honestly, if you can't fix it, highlight it, show it off, right? So I added this little curve to make it look like the hodgepodge is intentional. This little lump on the front's kind of neat looking, and then I feel like the door's a little tall. Here's a minifigure to help with scaling. But I don't know how I'm going to do the roof. There's definitely no interior. This side is not going to be shown off at all. But it's looking good so far. Kind of gives me a Mars landscape. Might be a recency bias. I'm watching The Martian while putting this together. But yeah, let me know what you think of the progress so far, and I'll keep going. All right, guys. Well, first off, before I show you the final product, I just want to thank everyone who has made it that far. Please, if you have, please drop a like if you enjoyed, and comment down below what your favorite episode of the Clone Wars is. And I'll be sure to read all the comments and like the ones I love. But yeah, so let's do the reveal. All right, guys, here's what I got. But before we dive deep into the model, let's just look at the parts I used. So over here used to be the Kaminoan spit little pod craft thing. I used a lot of those pieces, a lot of the nougat pieces, and that's about it. But looking at the model here, where I struggled the most was definitely plates. I had to get creative on this side paneling. This thing spins, which is fun. But because I don't have very many plates here from this like piece catalog I got. But I made do with what I had, and I really struggled to round this top off. I think it came out okay, but definitely not my favorite part of the MOC, if that makes sense. So talking about the building, I really like the little smooth lump right there. I think it gives it some character. The side paneling's okay. The little bit more curvature there is kind of fun. But what really sells this MOC is definitely the foliage. I added this like these blue flower pieces. They're like a baby blue, right? And I added the trans clear light blue studs and kind of connected them loosely. And yes, these are connected. Yes, there's probably some illegal techniques used, especially right here and with the plants, but that's okay. I think it came out good. I like the variety of color in the mock, just the brightness and the pink and the blue just looks so good. And of course, the lavender, my favorite color. But kind of the story here is there are these clone cadets. They were on a training mission, and they got separated from their company. And so they're kind of just chilling out at this old farm, a little overgrown with different plants and whatnot. And right now they're kind of scouting it out as they just arrived. It's kind of like a coral-y planet, if you recall from like the first episode of the Clone Wars. I think it's like Tordaria or one of its moons, right? Where Master Yoda is chilling at. But it's kind of similar to that. But I had a lot of fun doing this challenge. Kind of frustrating, honestly. Just trying to figure out how to navigate the lack of parts. But I think it turned out pretty good. Better than I could have expected. Here's the back. Obviously not meant to be shown from the back. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments, what you would have done differently, or what I could do with these remaining parts if I were to do it again. But again, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.